Hey, if you don't know who I am, my name is Chris M. Walker. I'm the CEO and founder of Legiit.com. And today I've got some exciting new features on Legiit to show you. And we're going to continue our start an agency and scale to 10K case study. So it's going to be an action-packed hour or so. So strap in, get comfortable, pay attention, and let's get to it. Keith says, hey, Chris, looking forward to the new tool. The existing tool, AP Technology, is already here. Ding. All right. The Python path with Himalay says new look. I guess. Oh, you mean, yeah, I just decided to throw this on. This I bought this when I was in India, actually, at one of the street markets in Pune. And it's made out of marble, and it's like these little sugar skulls. And my guy Yash actually negotiated them down because apparently that's a thing that you do in India, is always negotiate the price. But I don't know. I just decided I have it hanging on my door, and I was closing the door because I have some noise out there, and I decided to throw it on. First of all, let's check on our schedule. Schedule, as they would say, and that's probably Keith. It's probably how Keith pronounces it. And somehow gets an extra U in there. That should say the 12th, not the 10th. Think big principle number 10, commitment beats motivation every time. Motivation fades, but commitment is what keeps you going when things get difficult. Decide now that you will follow through no matter how you feel on any given day. All right, then we think big, we check our metrics, we do a little exercise, we eat, and we read, and then we pay people, and we review our messages. I prep for this live stream, and I do this live stream. I recorded one of the two YouTube videos I had that needed to be recorded. I'll do the other one probably either later tonight or tomorrow. I just had a question about it. I have to respond to some more messages, post to Facebook, post to Slack, and I have I'm working on a keyword research tool with AI that's coming along swimmingly now that I'm using Replit instead of Lovable or Bolt. So that's good. And dinner, downtime, and bedtime. So that's the schedule for today. Now, I want to show you something. Well, yesterday I showed you that we connected our pay-per-call campaign to LeadSmart. Wanjiku says, hi, Chris. Hello, Wanjiku. MD says, heart emoji. Replit. I'll show you in a minute, Aaron. Or yeah, just give me a sec and I'll show you. But anyway, I connected this yesterday. We've gotten a few more calls. Most of them were spam. One of them was, in my opinion, valid, but they handled it poorly. Let me play it for you. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, but hopefully you can. Yeah, so that's the one good lead that we got. And it turns out that I'm actually Facebook friends with the owner of LeadSmart, and he got me into another of their programs from Ringba. Yeah, well, basically, the dude says, I'm trying to find out where you're located. And they say that we work with a lot of contractors. If you give me your zip code, I'll let you know. And he said, no, thanks. Hello, boss. Hello, ClipMix. I don't know why your profile pic's not showing. But anyway, I got the access to that. I just haven't had a chance to set it up. So I'm going to set that up tomorrow. Thankfully, there haven't been many calls today. I had a shitload of calls last week before I got this, of course, but it is what it is. All right. Next up, let's get into what brought you here. Let's look at our new tool on Legiit. Let me just bring up the site over here. All right, so before I begin, how many of you are familiar with the Legiit dashboard? Please let me know, and we really need to rename that, by the way, but please let me know in the comments or in the chat if you're familiar with it, because it's kind of important for what I'm going to show you. And, plus it helps me get a better understanding of awareness. So please, if you're paying attention, please comment and let me know if you are familiar with it. There's about 20 people on right now. So Fast Hippo Media, I believe that's Tim, right? Says, yes, sir. Clipmix says, yes, I am. Or yes, yes, I am. All right. Yes. Okay, good. Most people saying yes. If you're not, well, we're going to walk through setting one up anyway, but just wanted to get a feel for that. All right. So this is, let me switch to a different site because this site is all fucked up right now. Let's see. Let's go over to Sorcerer Digital. Leslie says, I'm not, that's okay. Stick around and I'm going to set up a new one and show you our existing one. So you'll be able to see how it works. Basically, it lets you connect your site and helps you find what you need to do and find people to do it for you. And among other things. So yeah, so just sit tight and we're going to show you a cool new feature that will do exactly what I just said. Wanjiku says, I'm familiar with it and use it for my website. Wonderful. All right. So you're familiar with the overview. I mean, most of you that are familiar with it, but the thing that we added today is tasks. Now, what this is, well, one of the two things we added today is tasks. Now, what this is AI-powered growth tasks. So what this is going to do is going to look at the URL that you put in for your campaign, and it's going to use our AI. It's going to basically scrape your site that's in your campaign and then use our AI to come up with some tasks that need to be done. So, for example, for this site, for Sorcerer Digital, which if you're in Superstar SEO Academy, you remember it was a case study I did there back in like 2019 for a fake agency, which is ironic considering the other thing we're working on. But you can see it says conduct a comprehensive keyword strategy review. Keyword rankings indicate a gap in targeted content. Conducting a review to align content with high ranking keywords can enhance organic traffic and improve search visibility. And then it gives you some options. You can find an expert, you can complete, or you can skip. So if you've already done this, you can click complete. If you're like, well, I don't really want to do that for whatever reason, I mean, I don't know why you would, but anyway, you would click skip. Or you could find an expert. And what it's going to do is analyze what similar people in those situations have done based on our years of, client stuff, and it's going to recommend services to you. So it has keyword research and on page, advanced low competition keyword, or killer silo SEO keyword research, dominate, rank, and rent. Excuse me, I got rank and rent on the brain. Rank and dominate. So we could go to one of these. I'm actually not familiar with this service. The thumbnail looks familiar though. And as usual, I'm on a live stream, so my bandwidth goes all to shit. Pardon my language for those of you that get offended by that sort of thing. And it recommends a service that you can use to get that done. So then you could go, I guess I've used that service before. More than once. I just don't remember. That's interesting. I wonder if he changed his username because it does look familiar to me. Anyhow, great. It'll do that. Or, it has another one and another one. And same thing here, improve mobile responsiveness. The site may not be fully optimized for mobile users, leading to poor user experience. Enhancing mobile responsiveness can be, yeah. Find an expert. This is getting much closer to what my vision for the dashboard was when we began. So I think that's the same freelancer as up here. Interesting. Oh, because on page, I get it. So yeah, it'll get somebody that can increase your website speed or just redesign it for you or whatever. And optimize images for loading faster. Find an expert. Image submission, that's not quite right. So it still needs a little work, but and so on. So image SEO, that's that. So it's not perfect yet, but it recommends people. Now it's going to be different for every site too. So if we go up here to our existing case study, Home Remodeling Pueblo, which will give us an opportunity to check our status while we're there. And I come up to this one because it has more things like connected to it. It's got our console and it's got all of our number ones because we're really good at SEO. It's got our backlinks and services. We're still waiting on one there. So We can come up to tasks. Jacqueline says, hi, Chris. Hello, Jacqueline. Implement responsive design for mobile users. See how it's similar, but not the same itself. A little inside joke there for anybody that gets it. Larry says, hello all. Hello, Larry. And again, we can just click find an expert. So this will probably find like a web design service or somebody to mobile optimize it. Yeah. Enhance meta tags and headers. And again, you see how this is based on, excuse me, on what this actual site needs. Meta tags and descriptions are either missing or poorly optimized, leading to lower click-through rates. Improving these elements, yada, yada, yada. Find an expert. It'll probably find an on-page SEO person or a technical SEO person. Or some content. I guess that makes a little bit of sense. An audit, that one makes sense. Keyword research and some content. Optimize page loading speed. Currently, it exceeds 3 seconds. So we'll find an expert. I think you get the idea. I like the little brain. Page speed, and then this one doesn't make a ton of sense, but you get the idea. And then, of course, once you do it, you can just click complete. Or you can say that I don't think I really need to do this one. You can just say skip. And, you can also search again if you don't like those. It may or may not pull different ones. Yeah, so it'll pull the same ones sometimes. Or you can just click complete. And then this will refresh every couple, I think it's 2 weeks. So, and then you can come over here and look at completed if you want to. Or open tasks and so on. So every couple weeks, I think it's 2 weeks. I'll have to check with you to confirm. But it'll refresh and give you new tasks to do based on what's going on with your AI, or with your site. So I think that's pretty badass. One of the biggest issues our customers have told us is they don't know what they need. So let me come up and do another one. So we'll go over to tasks. 69. Enhance content quality with long tail keywords. Revise existing content to incorporate well-researched long tail keywords and align with. That's an interesting observation. So find an expert. So some more content services, which I guess makes sense. Include structured data markup, which is basically schema. So it's probably going to find some people that can do schema for me. That's interesting. What I'm going to do, and Himalaya, if you're still watching, maybe we need reports not accurate. Not accurate, but like the kind of the thing that ChatGPT has, where it like says these results. Do these results make sense? Because some of these don't. But for the most part, yeah, I'm optimized. That what it says there that I couldn't spit out. Aaron says, or excuse me, AP Technology says, can I match a previous service to a website we just added in the dashboard? Can I match a previous? Yes. So what you would do, the fact it's good that you mentioned that, because I've been meaning to add the web design service from our case study. So let me go. Yeah, so what you would do is you'd find the one that you want to add. You click add tag, and then you find the tag for that campaign. Oh. Oh, okay, I did it. So then just Search again. It adds that tag. And then if you go back to your dashboard, oops. And you scroll down here. There it is. There it is. And so, yeah, all you got to do is go in and add the tag for that campaign, and then it'll show up here with your recent orders. Is that what you were asking? If so, that's how you do it. Tebby Chiropractic and Sports Medicine Clinic out of Charlotte, North Carolina says, with your long tail keywords, does it list the specific pages that need help? No, I guess I suppose it would need to be a bit more specific in that case. I assume that it's looking at the URL, the exact URL, but I'll get clarification on that and find out for you. Sweet. Thanks. Thank you. So let me let's see if there's any more. Let's look at what it thinks Legit should do for Legit. Now, it won't be that this one won't be that wise because I haven't really connected much from this campaign because I was just putting it in one day when that's funny. It says the site's it says the site is unreachable, even though it's literally the site. That's probably why it's getting confused. But anyhow, $69. Implement schema markup. Find an expert. See, this one it did really well. It found Alexis, and I don't know these two by sight, but other people with highly rated schema services. Optimized meta descriptions. That's that one it says because I don't fully control that. But you know, welcome to my life. Everything has to be unique. This one, it probably doesn't find, like, it probably looks for like meta description. It's probably being a little too specific, but yeah. And improve, everybody's website is not fast enough, apparently. So let's find an expert. And then what we're going to do is, I don't know why it would choose that one. It really likes debokes for some reason, but it finds web speed services. So, all right. So let's go ahead, for those of you that have not seen the dashboard before, and let's set up another one. So let's go here, add new campaign. What's a site I can use? I know. Copy magic.ai, which I'll show you in a minute, is a tool I developed last week. Copy Magic, which I think is just a brilliant brand name, by the way. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. And it's an online business. Click continue, improve SEO, but you can choose whatever objective you want. Finish. Creating your dashboard. I think that we're having some issues with the technical analysis tab. I haven't checked though. But this is my first time doing this for a new one. So hopefully it immediately finds some tasks. It may not. I don't know. The brick site I just made is super fast, super green across the board. Oh, when you said green, I was like, how is a site ecologically like good for the environment? And then I got what you meant. It's probably taking long. Oh, that's not bad. So implement mobile optimization techniques, which, yeah, you're right. That site does suck on mobile. Enhance keyword targeting strategy. That also makes sense because it there isn't one, basically. And then page load speed, because it seems to always think that the sites are slow. For those that don't know, this is the site that it is. And I just picked that one because I couldn't think of another site. This is a tool I developed the other day for writing sales page copy. So that's what I use for that. So what we would do now, and the rest of you have seen that, but we would go through. We'd go through and connect our analytics and our search console and put in our keywords. And hey, look at that. It's already got some backlinks. Interesting. Now it's just spam. Well, it's our help desk, and then there's some spam ones. But there's that. So it would basically, you would go through and do like we did for home remodeling Pueblo. And then now while we're in home remodeling Pueblo, we'll move into the other feature that we launched today. Super green is from The Fifth Element, but the scores were all green on my page. Underrated movie. All right, so that's that. If anybody has any questions, just drop them at any point. But let's move on to the other thing that we launched today. And this is going to be something that we add to consistently, is the guides tab. So the guide that's in there right now is a guide that Jim, the co-founder of Legiit, and I guess CTO as well would be the other title he would have. Although we never really discussed that because who gives a shit. But God, I sound like Robin from How I Met Your Mother. But take a drink. That's a deep cut for you. But anyhow, I almost did it again. Anyhow, this is he does his agency. He does conversion rate optimization and things like that. And he's got a really long guide of like steps that he goes through. And that's kind of what's in here. So you can go in and continue guide. And then you can just look at the different things that you need to do for growth, basically, for this one. And are you using a premium hosting solution like Flywheel? We are. Have we installed Tag Manager? We have not, but we'll just, yeah. We have done analytics. We have done Search Console. We have not done Bing Webmaster Tools. That's a good idea. We've not installed Microsoft Clarity. We don't have a backup solution. That's another good idea. We don't have a malware solution. We don't have Cloudflare. We do have HTTP. Yes, they do. So you get the idea. It gives you, and it's really comprehensive, the stuff that it goes into. And we're going to put a lot of these in there to help you understand what you need to do for your business. And then eventually these will also suggest people that can do it for them. I don't know if our developers knew that, but I just made that decision in real time. You're welcome. But yeah, you can see like product to service script descriptions or main product details, and it tells you how easy to do it is and how important it is, and so on. And this one is really, really, in fact, I'm going to plop that in the comments, but this should really give you a good idea on what you need to do for growth for your site. And there's a lot to do here. And what I'm going to do once I figure out how to do it, because I'm just a pretty face on the sign for the most part, incredibly pretty, but I'm going to add in, where is it? Documents, open with Chrome. I'm going to add in the guide that we based our case study on, so you can follow it right there in your dashboard with all the different steps that you need to do, so you can keep track of it kind of easily. So, I mean, I think that's something that will help a lot. I know it's not like super sexy, but it helps a lot because a lot of people get lost on what they're supposed to do for various things that they need to do. And we're trying to make that as simple as possible. So those are the two new features that we rolled out. Does anybody have any feedback on that or any questions or anything else like that? Please let me know. And we'll move on to the case study here in just a moment. Just want to handle one thing. All right. I just got to send a message real quick. All right. So since nobody's really in the mood to talk today, let's move on to our case study. But please let me know if you're going to check that out and add that to if you're using the dashboard, if you're going to go use that. If not, just go sign up. It's free for the first 7 days and it won't force you to put in a card or anything like that. So just go to legit.com/dashboard/start. And within seconds, you'll know exactly what to do. So let's use that one. Look at that handsome devil. All right, moving right along. I created a gamma for our case study. Now, it put in a lot of bullshit that question about agency websites. Do you think having a live chat on your agency site is important? I don't know about important, but if you are going to actually monitor it and respond promptly, I think it's a good thing to have. So let's present. Again, a lot of this got filled in by AI. It's just that the checklist that we made yesterday of stuff that we need to do. Let me see if I can find that real quick. I didn't get a chance to edit out the AI horse shit. Pardon my language. Yeah, it's just this in a prettier form. Shannon says, definitely going to use it, changing my site today. Mir says, hello, boss. Hello, Mir. All right. Yeah, so this is this. So basically, this is what we need to do in our case study. 10 key elements. I don't know about all that. Business name, we chose that yesterday. We came up with, what did we come up with? Neuralink AI.ai. Yeah, that's what it was. Domain and hosting. We bought the domain and set up hosting. Today we need to get a logo and some graphics. That stuff's not super important. I'm just going to order it real quick. We need to get a website designed, and we don't need to do either of those yet. I guess we do need a way to take payment. That got merged into 2 lines. That's what happened there. Payments, I'm just going to use my existing Stripe account. We need a website, and we need an email and a brand. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through, anyway, I'm jumping around too much. I'm sorry. Website creation, payment integration, contact methods, brand and presence. So we need social profiles. I guess we need a professional email address. I don't know that we need a Google business profile. It's not a priority, but we will maybe try that later. It's just, it wasn't ready at the time. Eventually we're going to have it that way. It doesn't necessarily lead to a higher conversion rate, though. What it does lead to is a lower churn rate. But that doesn't always mean that they actually wanted to stay on. It just means that they subscribed and forgot, which happens a lot with subscription-based stuff. I had a guy the other day who signed up for I'm just going to tell the story because it irritates me. He signed up for Superstar SEO Academy in 2019 and then canceled later in 2019 and then signed up again in 2020 and had been paying every month ever since. And then apparently not paying attention to the invoice that gets sent to him every single day or every single month and his own finances, and said he canceled it years ago. I showed him where he signed up in ClickFunnels. I showed him where he bought the upsell. I showed him where he'd been getting the, but somebody from our team had been getting invoiced every month. I sent him his transactions from Stripe and showed him that he even used a different payment method each time. So I would have had to have hacked his credit card to even get that information. And he said, nope, I don't accept any of that. I want a refund for all 5 years of them. And I gave him a refund on the current month and the previous month and told him to, and again, not me, but somebody else from the team. I told him that's all we can do. So he filed chargebacks on 2 of them because he doesn't pay enough attention to his finances to know what's being spent and what isn't. So yeah, anyhow, it's part of it has to do with the payment processors we had at the time. But eventually that's how it's going to be. We haven't gotten to it yet. Also, we wanted it to be like an easy lead gen. You know what I mean? I wanted it to be able to like get people there in 2 or 3 clicks. Anyhow, we'll develop our offer by defining our service and our offer, our fulfillment process, our pricing, and our package. Some people's children, I know, right? And then we'll understand our customer. So we'll use something to create an avatar so we know who we're selling to. Customer acquisition. Then we'll figure out a lead gen. That's probably going to be what we do after the rinky-dink stuff today, and a niche, and that's about it. So what can we get off of our punch list and get shit done today? We are going to get some logos and some graphics made. I'm already going to use my existing Stripe to take payments. I know I said I wouldn't use a new existing resources, but I don't think it makes sense to create a whole fake legal entity just to for this case study. My accountant would kill me if I did that. And then we need some social media profiles. I think that's kind of, I guess I would put that twice. And then we'll just I'll just forward a fake phone number to mine, and we need to get an email. So let's go over to Legiit and get some of this shit out of the way so we can get into the more interesting stuff tomorrow. So let's go to graphics and design. We should really have like a brand, like a create your brand thing, but let's go to logo design. I've never used a med for a logo design, I don't think. So we're going to go with a med this time. 6 concepts or 3x. All right, that sounds fair. $95. Of course, you can also get the 45 standard or anybody else that you want. I'm just trying to quickly make decisions. Hopefully he has a social media pack. Yes, he does. Social media. We don't need a business card, and we don't need a brand guide for this one. So then we also need, so that takes care of the logo and the graphics. We need a website. So let's go over to programming. And let's go to web design. This one is the cheapest. I'm going to go, well, I haven't thrown him any work in a while. So we'll go with him. $180 is just fantastic one-page website. You can add WooCommerce add-on. That seems complicated, but let's see what he has for extras. Price per page. So we just need a home page, service page, contact page, an about us page, and we need a total of 5 pages, but not WooCommerce. All right, so not upload. This is confused. Extra page. That, wow, $40 per page. Nah, that's too much. I mean, it's not too much, but we're trying to do this we're trying to get this shit done, basically. Let's try this one. All right, I lost my window. $200. Personal startups, professional e-commerce, homepage, landing page, $40 for every inner page. Is that like the going rate now? Am I being a cheapskate? Let's see. 10 pages for $450, 5 pages for $290. That seems like the best deal, doesn't it? Let's look at one more. What I'm really doing right now is just trying to show off a bunch of different services. Same guy that's doing our logo. Let's see what he charges. Websites with large white spaces in the background, but with premium touches and stuff. Well, includes homepage and Yeah, let's go with this one. He did a couple sites for me years ago. I don't even remember what they were, but I know I was happy with them. So we'll add that one to cart. Starter express delivery, advanced. $75 to get it done in 4 days. Good enough for me. What else do we need? So we got, let's go. Done. 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 We'll have to wait till we get our graphics to do these, but I'll go ahead and claim at least the basic ones today, or maybe tomorrow. All right, so I guess that's all that we need to buy for now. So let's get that over with. Where'd it go? All right, 675. 1 second. If anybody has any questions on what I'm doing at any point, let me know. All right. Let's continue to check out. We'll use our Legiit bucks, which just coincidentally we have the exact right amount of, and confirm and pay. View transaction details. I don't have anybody to share an affiliate with on this at the moment. I just got a text message from Emily Holly 2Q at hotmail.com, who has my account balance is outstanding. If I fail to pay by March 15th, I'll be penalized and subject to legal action. And then there's a link to ncquickpass.com/ticketsnsn.xin/US. So that definitely doesn't seem like a scam. Moving right along. I'm going to come back to, oh shit, did I buy 2 websites? Fuck. Oh God. All right. Well, no, the designers don't really upload the content. That's up to you to do. That, yeah, I know it's a scam. I did not mean to buy 2 websites. That sucks. Oh well, it'll give somebody some business. All right, let's do the logo. That's a good question, Jacqueline, but no, it doesn't matter because designers don't really build or write the content. Usually they ask you for it. So what is the logo title and slogan / tagline? Let me make sure I got the name of this right before I have him do a bunch of graphics for the wrong fucking site. I did get it wrong. It was neurolead.ai. Good thing I checked. Number 1. Yeah, zoom in so you can see. To color scheme, 2 main colors, 1 accent color. Black and silver is what is in my head there. You prefer bold, strong, and heavy. Bold, strong, and heavy. Do you have a reference design style you already like? Oh, why is it? Lead gen agency site. I am Chronicle on YouTube. Let me know if you have. I put that on every order. Any questions? And now I don't want to share my email. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but https://neurolead.ai. Do you want to create a dashboard campaign? Yes, we do. The information provided is accurate and so on. Start order. Which one? This was the one that I decided to go with, and I just bought an extra web design for no reason. Copy. Paste this plain text. Why did it not come? All right. We are a new lead generator. Can you guys see that? Let me zoom in. Tell us something about your company. Duration, agency, generating leads for businesses with advanced technology. What kind of layout do you envision for your website, such as navigation, positioning, slider? I will send you, I think I still have that. I have an example that I want to send him. Yeah. Make sure this is still there. Yeah. Similar to this. Scheme do you see for your website? Black and silver. There's your company logo. It is still being designed. Pages, home, about, contact. Is that it? And service. This one, I like the futuristic feel. Yeah, I can just generate those from a plugin though. Mohammed said terms and service page. Yeah, I'll just generate them from a plugin. Any special forms other than normal contact form? No. Any additional comments? No. But please build it right on my domain. I will get you the credentials in a moment. That's the way it saves us the hassle of trying to migrate it over, which is not always that easy. And which this is for EUROLEAD.ai. Oops. And this information has been checked. And then the last thing we want to do is some social profiles. I'm going to have to create the main ones for myself. SiteGround migration tool is a wonderful thing. Yeah, Flywheel has one too, but since there's no site there, you might as well just build it right on the thing. I'll just pay for this one myself. Brand creation, and I just had him do. Oh Jesus, there's so many. I'll just fill this in later. You can see, because I've done this one on camera before, and I just don't feel like making all of this up right now. So there's that. Now the other thing that we need to do is we need to get an email set up and a phone set up. So what I'm going to do is come in here to Namecheap, where we bought the domain. Normally, I would set up like a Gmail or a Hotmail, not Hotmail, but like Outlook, like so I can get an at domain that way. But since this isn't a real business and we may just change it later, what I'm going to do, where is it? Private email. Buy now. Let me buy that off camera. I only need one. So I'm going to get the starter. In case you've never seen this, use a domain I own with Namecheap. I pulled that off camera so it doesn't show all the domains that I own. EURO. What that was. I don't remember buying that one. All right. We're going to select that one. Continue. See, this is what it's doing, just so you can see. So I'm going to add that to my cart and then check out. And what we're doing is just trying to get as fast as possible and as quick, like put as little thought into these steps as possible is the main thing that I want you to take away from this. Apply. Here is a coupon code, by the way, you can use that always works on Namecheap for like everything. You're welcome. And confirm order. And pay now. Oh, I got to accept some agreement or some shit. And pay now. Come on. And I click create mailboxes. All right. So that's all mailbox. Create mailbox. Mailbox name. We'll just go with Chris. Mailbox password. I'm not going to read that out loud. Confirm password. Mailbox storage. You can still distribute 0 gigabytes of storage. Yeah, well, save changes. Now, open webmail just so you can kind of see what this looks like. Chris at neurolead.ai. Yeah, don't tell anybody because that's the founder. If you're in Founders Club, that's one of the perks that you get. Yada yada yada. All right. No, I don't need a tour. God, I hate those things. All right, there you go. That's email set up. Now we need a phone number. I knew what you meant, Larry. And create. What? Phone number. Phone number. See, our call number calls is going up. Area code 843. Search. Oh, fuck you. Search. Founders Club. I'll show you later. No, come on. I want 843. Well, I guess I can't have it. All right, well, then we'll just choose that one. There you go. No matches found. One. Fuck's sake. All right, purchase number. And we'll add some credits because we don't want to run out. I've read the agreement. Confirm purchase. Confirm, motherfucker. Part of my language. What is the perk? It's basically one of those things where you sign up for, you pay like $295 a year, and then they give you discounts on a bunch of different things. And you get like a little card in the mail. I'll grab my affiliate link and show you in just a second. All right, so phone numbers. All right, and then we'll just forward this one over, and then I'll show you that, and then I think we'll call it a day. Configure. Call tracking. Save. All right, so we did it. We now have all of these. And again, the main thing I want you to understand, and we've got this too, is how much of this you can get done in this like bullshit that most people take weeks to decide on, how much you can get done in a day. So, and that, that's with me taking the time to show everything. So there we go. That's that. Now let's go over to Founders Club because people are asking about that. Whew. I can remember how to log in. Oh, that's not the right one. FoundersCard, not Founders Club. Dumbass. Founders Club is a place around here. Here's the referral. Refer friends. There we go. Anyway, you get like discounts at all these different things. Businesses, like Namecheap's in here somewhere, but like they have on Google Workspace, HubSpot, all these different things you can get. The Stripe is a great one. They have I've already used mine. Basically, 20K free in free payments, like not free payments, but like fees, or 50 depending on your level. I've already redeemed it, so I can't do it. But I mean, that alone pays for I think it's like $300 a year. That's okay. This will help me get some affiliate commissions. Hopefully, I think this is well worth it. I think it's like $300 a year, and this alone, if you use Stripe, pays for itself, as does the Namecheap discount. I mean, granted, I just gave it away to you, but they have a lot of other things you can get discounts on as well. Like airlines and clothes and technology, rental cars, Dropbox. If you use Dropbox, you can get a discount there. I actually forget about this half the time because like I've stayed at some of these places, or would have when I went to there, like Hyatt. So you get the idea. Yeah, you can apply that to your current Stripe account. You don't have to open a new account. You can just only do it once. That's why I say I can't do it. Yeah, that will literally pay itself off, the membership off right there. So please use my link if you decide to go for it. Which again, you probably should. You see, there's lots of stuff that they offer, and they send you this cool card in the mail. I don't know if I have mine. I know I've had it at one point. Yeah, there it is. It's dirty as hell, but they send you a literal card as well. Would Google Voice be a good alternative to Callfire? Yeah, it's the same thing. I'm just using what I'm used to. And I have too many things in my wallet. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, that's that. Yeah. Any of them work. Twilio. I don't like Twilio as a company, but Twilio, Callfire, Google Voice, whatever. But HubSpot, that's another one. So yeah, I think we've been here over an hour today. We covered a lot. We covered the Legiit AI, the new Legiit AI features, which I think are just bonkers. They're going to get better with time, but they're already badass, as Cobra Kai would say. Team Johnny. I already completed them here. And then we covered the guides, and then I think Google Voice would be more basic. And yeah, I mean, all you really need is a fake phone number that you can forward to your own phone number, or you can just give out your phone number if you're doing, your agency or whatever. Yeah, that is true. But I mean, you don't really need the recording if you're taking the calls yourself. And then we went through and crushed our case study. We got a name, we got domain hosting, we got graphics, we got a way to take payments, which to be fair, I already had. We got a website. I mean, we bought these things. We set up social media, phone and email, and we set up our brand. What I'm going to work on, I mean, we really need to work on next is our customer avatar. So I'm going to put that in blue because that's what we're going to do tomorrow, because I really want to get to the lead gen source. I can't really do that until I know who we're talking to. What does it give on HubSpot? Where is it? See if I can find it. We use HubSpot too. I should look into that. HubSpot, 30% off. I bet there's some caveats to that. 30% off when you add any paid service. Yeah, I need to use that because we need to upgrade our HubSpot. So yeah, 30% off. So if you're already using it, and HubSpot is really good at like micro, like kind of like Shopify, where you have to pay for every little thing inside of it. So yeah, 30% off. Fine print, existing HubSpot contracts cannot be modified, and whatever. Business. I should promote this more often because it's like a slam dunk, like to pay for itself. So like Google Workspace, I probably should use that, right? For our email. Oh well, Dell, Dropbox, FedEx, Phone. I never even heard of that. Moo, if you're somebody that uses business cards, they're great. Namecheap. I wonder if there's a new coupon. Redeem benefits. Cannot be shared with others. Oops. I've been using the same one since like 2020. Yeah, same one. What else? Apple. I'm sure that's super limited, but Stripe, Square, 99 Designs. I used them a while back. I should have used that. Fiverr Pro. Bleh. UPS, Airtable, DeskPass, Google Cloud, Slack. I wonder what they use for Slack because we use the shit out of Slack. Plan upgrades. Nah. Biz filings. Anyway, you get the idea. They didn't scam me. I chose it when I was on the street. Why do you assume that it was a scam? In fact, my man Yash insisted that he negotiate it down. I wear stuff like this a lot. I just thought this one was cool looking. And it was like $3 or some shit. So, all right, we'll be back tomorrow. If you have not subscribed on YouTube, please do so. I know you are. That was more for everybody else. Please do so. I have a new video dropping tomorrow morning, so you'll be the first to know about that. And we're really putting out some good content on YouTube lately. And your subscription would mean a lot to me. If you enjoy these live streams, you'll really enjoy this stuff as well. And then there's the shorts, which is appropriate because I am short, and the daily live streams as well. Please use my affiliate link if you use it, Jacqueline. I'll share that again just to make sure I get paid, basically. Yeah, I mean, it pays itself off. I forget to use it half the time. Not half the time, pretty much all the time. But anyway, yeah, please subscribe. And if you ever need anything, join the Legiit Slack channel and let me know. And that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for spending some time with me. Have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.